angels appeared. Well, John saw 10,000 times 10,000 and thousands of thousands, in other words, millions and millions, an innumerable amount of angels, and you're going into the millions, if not the billions. 10,000 times 10,000 would be thousands of millions. 10,000 times 10,000 and thousands of angels around the throne of God. He saw this in a vision when he went into the book of Revelation. It's not all bad in the book of Revelation. Well, sending forth his angels with the sound of a trumpet to the four winds and the four quarters of the earth to gather together his elect would be 10,000 times 10,000 and thousands of thousands of angels, if not billions. How many people are going to be there to meet the Lord in the air at the time of the resurrection? Billions of saints that have died in the Lord in the past, and how many saints still alive when they see Jesus coming in the clouds of heaven. Well, you're thinking, well, the heavens departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island was moved out of his place, and the stars fell from heaven, even as a fig tree cast of her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. So the heavens departed as a scroll. You think, well, maybe it's like a curtain up there, and this curtain divides this world from that world, and one day that curtain, like a scroll, will be rolled aside, and we suddenly all see into the spirit world, this tiny little speck of dust in the middle of the universe that we're all wrapped up in called planet Earth, and we'll suddenly see there's a wider world out there as we all see into the spiritual realm. In those days, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. So there's the resurrection, and you think, well, maybe there be an angel to assist every saint. It clearly says it's going to be quite a magnificent occasion when Jesus comes back in the clouds of heaven and sending forth his angels to gather together his elect. You're really looking at, you're thinking, well, there must be millions, if not billions, of these angels that are going to go forth to gather together his elect. It'll be like dying, and yet not. And when you die, I'm sure God has people there to assist you into the next life, into the next realm. These appearing at the time of your death and showing you where and what to do and how to go about it in the next life. Wow, in this life, Jesus comes back, and we're all going to be changed in a moment, in twinkling of an eye, those that have received Jesus. This is the first resurrection. On such, the second death have no power. Well, there's two resurrections. There's a resurrection of those that receive Jesus at the end of this world, and there's going to be another resurrection after the 1,000-year reign of Christ on earth. After this, when Jesus comes back, then you'll have the kingdom of God set up on earth, and the 1,000-year reign of Christ on earth. God, Jesus ruling this world as it should have been ruled, with a kingdom on it being the kingdom of God, being all of these departed saints. Where are they going to go? Well, they're coming back to this earth to set up God's kingdom on earth for 1,000 years. So there'd be a whole new world under the righteous rule and reign and kingdom of God on earth. Jesus now coming to earth with the saints of all ages. Was this mean that Abraham's going to be on earth again? Yes. Abraham's coming back to earth. What about Isaac and Jacob? Yes, they're all coming to earth. Moses, yes, he's coming to earth. Jesus is coming back to earth. St. Paul, yes, he's coming to earth. The 12 apostles, yes, they're all coming back to earth. Well, except for Judas, of course, but they're all coming to earth. Jeremiah, they're